So for the last 5 minutes, I thought I was recording. Turns out I wasn't. So here I am in the kennel with Cooper and Millie. We already had a little good morning rub. Hey guys. We just got our hot tub up and running again a few days ago. Put fresh water in and got the chemicals all balanced. But something that's kind of interesting is if anybody has a hot tub that's sitting outside and you wonder how much heat is it losing. Well, since we put the hot tub in here, my floor heating system has stopped running. So this building is staying at about 23, 24 degrees, even warmer than we keep our house. And all that heat is coming off the hot tub. And you wouldn't know it, you don't feel any excessive amount of heat coming off of it, but it's bleeding enough heat to heat this entire kennel. So we're gonna say good morning to Ginger. Hey Ginger. So we're at the stage here with the puppies where the moms are spending less and less time actually in the pen with the puppies. And that's why we put this partition in the middle. That's one of the reasons we put the partition here. Because the moms need to be able to get away from the puppies. They're already starting the weaning process. We're a little over a week and a half in. And they've already been doing this for 3-4 days. After a week, they already start weaning the puppies. It's incredible to watch. You would never think that they start weaning that early. And it's not that they're feeding them less right now, but they're getting the puppies used to less and less mommy time. So again, in this kennel, it's so nice that we have this. In the old kennel, we didn't have a way for the mothers to get away from the babies. They was either in the kennel with the babies or outside. Here they can keep an eye on the babies, which they want. They want to stay close, make sure everything's okay. But so yeah, this works out well. So this is the whelping box, obviously, with a partition. Then she can actually come out of the whelping box and has even more space outside of the box, still indoors with her food and water. And the important thing about that is when the puppies get a bit older, we'll remove this partition so they have way more room. But we have a slide gate that we can put right into this gap here, and that allows the mother to come out and not the puppies. So we can keep the puppies locked in there and continue giving them room to grow. And obviously the puppies won't even be able to get over this lip for the first few weeks. For a while yet. But then when they get bigger, then we just put the slide gate in here, and these moms can leap over this 2-foot wall no problem. But they don't need to do that very much. By 3 to 4 weeks old, these puppies are on solid food, and they're not really taking a lot of their mother's milk anymore, and they're down to feeding maybe once or twice a day at the most. So anyway, just to explain the setup a little bit here. But Ginger here needs a little rubbing. Hey, Ginger. Good girl. Yeah. You beautiful girl, hey? I just love her rich red fur. She's so soft. Hey. The mothers do such a good job, but it takes a toll on them. They're tired. Sometimes we notice throughout the nursing period that their fur starts to be a little bit coarser, the fine softness. It's just a nutrition thing, and my wife supplements the dogs. She makes sure that they're getting good nutrients, lots of rich food, lots of fat, lots of protein, etc. But it's just part of the process, and I just love watching her here laying in this half of the pen near the puppies, but not with the puppies. And you look at them, they're happy, they're content. Quiet puppies are happy puppies. Quiet puppies are happy puppies, just like a quiet baby's a happy baby. So none of them were squeaking. They're all sleeping. They're wiggling around a little bit, but they're doing really well. Good girl, Ginger. Oh, she's gonna go in and feed them. You see how she sniffs around? She's looking for any puppies that have made a mess, and she will clean it up. And you'll watch, if she lays down there, somehow they know that, they already know, I guarantee you they know she's in here now. They know. You'll see them start kind of wiggling towards her. And you see how careful she is not to lay down on any of them. She's very, very careful. Oh, they're still sleeping. They'll figure it out pretty soon. And if anybody's wondering why we dropped those hinged lids down, these mothers very, very much. Oh, lie down, Sandy. Oh, Sandy. She saw this gate was open and wanted to go say hi to her friends over here. Come on, Sandy, come. Go back in. Go back in. Go back in. There you go. Yeah, she's a bit of an escape artist. She misses her friends. And here's all of our little guys. I wouldn't shine this light in their face even a week or a few days from now, because their eyes will be opening very soon. In fact, I don't want to shine it too close because their eyes will be opening any day now. So keep tuned for those updates. We'll show you when the eyes start opening up, which will be any day now. Usually around day 10, and we're right there. We're past day 10, so the eyes will be opening up over the next few days. Beautiful. I bet you guys all wish you could do this, eh? Stroke these little fuzz balls. We sometimes call them our little piglets. Or gophers. They feel like gophers. And yes, I know what a gopher feels like. Look at this guy here, his cute little face. Well, that's your pup date for February 5th, I think. Good girl. Looks like she needs a little bit more food. So it's the kids' job to feed and water the dogs every day, morning and evening. Sandy for fresh air. Now I'm up earlier than the kids, so I often come out, and when I spend time with the dogs, make sure they have the basics. So one of the things I haven't done yet is you can see up on this shelf here, these are automatic waterers, and they're really neat. They have basically a garden hose fitting on the side, and inside this compartment here, yeah, it's screwed on. There's a float valve, just like in your toilet. And the bowl will fill up through this little hole here to a certain level, and then the float will shut off the water. And so I'm going to run a water line. Obviously, it's got to come from the pump here. It's going to come up to the ceiling, and I'm going to put a water in each one of these pens, and they will self-water. It's not really a big project. I just haven't got to it yet. Plus, I haven't really figured out or decided how I want to run the water lines. But regardless, that is probably the most time consuming and most difficult job for the kids, to carry a couple gallons of water around without spilling it. It's not a big deal. First world problems, right? I mean, who's got automatic dog waterers? But what we're trying to do is somewhat automate the system, so that everything that needs to be done out here can be done with a minimum amount of effort and time. Because if any of you have kids, and I know most of you do, you know that if you want stuff done, the easier you make it for the kids, and the more enjoyable, the more often they will do it, and the more they will enjoy it. And you know what? Strike all of that. We're really not all about making our kids' lives as easy as possible. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm also looking towards the day, because the kids are getting older. My oldest son is 17. He'll be graduating this year and moving on to college or university. And it's just a few short years, and you know how fast the years go with kids. It's just going to be my wife and I. So we want to continue building towards a setup that is easily maintainable and sustainable just for the two of us. So anyway, clearly we're not that concerned about automatic waterers because we don't have them running yet, but it's coming one day. And I'm going to build also feeders that can take an entire bag like this. And that way you can dump the whole bag in and the dogs are good for a week or so. But again, I haven't done that yet either, because there's something important for the dogs seeing us being their providers, bringing the food and the water to keep them connected to us. So I kind of got mixed feelings about this, and that's another reason why we haven't done the automatic food and the automatic water yet. I'm not sure it's necessary. I'm not sure it's the best thing for our relationship with the dogs. So we're just leaving that on hold for now. So we'll see. But that is your PUPdate number 4. I know my videos are not exciting, not a lot of high energy narrative and all that stuff, but you can see your puppies. You can see what we're doing here. Looking forward to meeting all of you guys. Looking forward to those of you who can come meet us here. I know that some of you we're going to see within the next week or two. Looking forward to it. So you guys have a great day. Maybe you got some snow to blow today or push. Maybe your car is going to be stuck today. Just remember, every day has enough trouble of its own. Don't borrow from tomorrow's. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.